Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Luka Doncic.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's James in at the 3. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself, it's not personal, just business.
Goes up to the stripe. Doncic's shot is good.
And when Luke...
Luka sees the mid-range open up. He takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Reeves with the rebound. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And it's White missing. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's James. Last game, 26 points. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb. From three-point range.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Giddey the pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Doncic. Incredible numbers. Look. Looking at his scoring averages, he's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in. With his team and regroup. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
They get it back. Reeves the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic. Has got 7 points.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. Drills it from outside. 3.
You gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
And he drives in. Pass to Buzelis. From the baseline. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reeves. And that one drops. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Vucevic. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Giddey and the Bulls with another miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer. When you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Kevin Huerter. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And T subbed in for Josh Giddey. So for the Lakers right now, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's Tarlock out to White. Shoots over Laravia. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cans it. From downtown.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Collins, a screen on Doncic. T's shot is good. T's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
James uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Here's T. 8 points his last outing. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 10.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew. Knew what was on his mind.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?